We're talking about solving absolute value equations, and the first thing to do when solving absolute value equations is to get the absolute value by itself. So to start with, we have to divide both sides by 4, and then we get the absolute value of 3y plus 8 is equal to 4y. And then we have to solve this equation, or we have to solve this for when the inside the absolute value is positive. And in that case, we just write down the equation as is without the absolute value sign. So we have 3y plus 8 is equal to 4y. And then we also have to solve for when the solution inside the absolute value could be negative. So in that case, then we have 3y plus 8 is equal to negative 4y. So then we go through and solve the equation. We subtract 3y from both sides, and we get 8 is equal to y. So that's going to be one that we have to check. And then also on the side over here, we subtract 3y, subtract 3y, and then we get 8 is equal to negative 7y, and divide by negative 7, and then we get 8 over negative 7, or negative 8 over 7 is equal to y. So we have to check the two possible solutions. So we do that just by substituting it back in. So then we get 4 multiplied by the absolute value of 3 times 8 plus 8 is equal to 16 times 8. So 3 multiplied by 8 is 24 plus 8. So that's going to be 4 times the absolute value of 32 is equal to, and we're checking to see if this is correct. We don't want to make a statement. So then we get on the right side, 16 times 8 is 128. Absolute value of 32 is 32, so 4 times 32 is 128 is equal to 128. So 8 is a solution. The next one to check is we want to check negative 8 sevenths. So we substitute it back into the equation, and we get 4 multiplied by the absolute value of 3 times negative 8 over 7 plus 8 is equal to 16 multiplied by negative 8 over 7. So in order to add these together, we have to get common denominators. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to distribute the 3 into the negative 8, or multiply, and we get 4 times the absolute value of 3 times negative 8 is negative 24 over 7, plus we want to change 8 to have a common denominator of 7. And so another way that we could write 8 is we could say that is 56 over 7. If you say 56 divided by 7, that is equal to 8. So we're change this to 56 over 7. And we're checking this right now. And then on the right side, 16 times negative 8, and we get negative 128. And then we still have the denominator of 7. Negative 24 plus 56, and that's going to be positive 32. So 32 positive over 7. Absolute value of 32 over 7 is positive. At this point, we could say, well, a positive times a positive is positive, so there's no way it can be negative. But we can just check it real quick. 4 times 32 is 128 over 7. And so this is not equal to. So negative 8 over 7 is not a solution. So the only solution set for this one is just y is equal to 8.